Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jackie from Project T. Today we will be doing something different. I will bring you guys to do a test drive with me for a new BEV in the market. Let's go and check it out. Okay, so this is what they call an experience center for Polestar 2. Sort of a small showroom setup in here, and here we go. We have a few Polestar 2 rating right here. We will be test driving the dual motor performance model today, so the long range dual motor, what they call it. With the Polestar 2 in Australia, they come in 3 models. The basic one, I think, is a single motor standard range model. Then they got a single motor long range, and then a single motor long range. This is the Polestar 2. The test drive car we have today is a dual motor long range model with performance pack. The performance pack on this car consists of the 4-port Brembo caliper at the front with slotted rotor, and also a 2-port caliper at the back. Also, it comes with this fancy gold or yellow color seatbelt around, and the car is actually riding on a set of pretty good all-in suspensions. It is a beautiful looking car, I must admit. They have marketed this car as a SUV, however I think it's more of a jacked up hatchback if you ask me. It come with a really traditional Volvo styling. Obviously, Polestar is a subsidiary of Volvo, or a sub-brand of Volvo. And let's look at the boot space. I think this is an area that will win over the Tesla Model 3. Kick sensor, electric tailgate. The boot area have 405 liters of storage space with the seat up. And with the seat folded down, it becomes 1095 liters of space. So let's look at the front. The bonnet is being opened by a manual pull lever, just like a traditional ICE car. And that is a secondary lock to lift the bonnet up as well. So this yellow lever that I'm struggling with, very tiny front space, come with a 10 amp mobile charger. Look, small space, however, it's still good. If you look at the Merc, they don't even bother to give you a front space, so good addition. Very solid bonnet. Don't think it's aluminium, it should be steel from the look of it. And also, the salesman did tell me that all the badge on this car would come in body color. This car reassemble a lot of my memory from my last S90 plug-in hybrid. It drives and feel exactly like one. Is really solid. Let's go into looking at the interior. Okay, we're getting into the car now. So the car is running a Google ecosystem. So it actually even got Google Play Store. Your usual Spotify, radio, Bluetooth player, phone system, your range assistant, like a range in Teslas. And the best thing is Google Map, obviously. So, and in the car menu, you can choose how you feel like the steering feels. Firm, light, standard. One pedal driving, you can turn it off, make it drive like a ICE car. Low or standard. You can select if it creep forward, and you can turn off ESC as a sports mode. So see what is set in assist. So you can have driver support on, lane keep assist, you got driver alert, roadside information, collision avoidance, and I think this particular car don't have bliss, and you have the ready to drive notifications. So charge, similar recommendations, 90% charge. You can set your ampage in here, so you got was charging using a 32 amp obviously, and more. So you got your car status. So a lot of setting menus basically right here. Now servicing, they come with a 5 years free servicing. They took the car in every single 2 years to do the servicing. So now it comes with a physical key like this, with a little Polestar logo, and with a waterproof key for your sports, and also you can pair your phone as a phone key as well, like our Teslas. Interior wise, I think it's not as luxury as I want it to be. I think it can be a little bit more luxury. It's all cloth trims up here. You got your microfiber seat. Yeah, so look, it's personal. I think it's come down to really personal choices and tastes. Got your glove box, so just old school glove box. You don't need a button to activate it, and you have all your control in here. So now we'll be going for a drive and drive it back to the experience center. Okay, so you set home as the parking, as the spot. So brake on, into drive.
Turn right, then turn right.
So you have your favorite.
Turn right.
You have your favorite Google navigation voice that everyone's love. Lots of traffic today. One thing that I do notice is, beside being the regen is quite okay, so regen is quite aggressive, but the brake is miles ahead of what we have in the Teslas. This bamboo brake just grip.
In 800 meters, turn right.
Okay, so road noise on this car is quite significant still. I think it's on par with Tesla, or just a tiny bit louder, but I think with this car being, you know, it's not a famous design on the window and door, I think they can do better. Look, this is not a critique from a Tesla fanboy, but I do think they have some more work to do in relations to the noise suppression. So we will be going up to the highway now. Let me make sure all the windows are closed, so I give
Turn right.
me a better judgment. Oh, one thing though, it does have the what do you call it? The still remember how to. Okay, so this is adaptive cruise control. It's on. Yeah, adjust the
In
speed
3
using the
kilometers,
plus and minus.
take the exit on the left.
Okay, so this is pilot assist, so it would just like our autopilot with auto steer. See how good it takes this band. Yeah, it's showing orange straight away. Holding the steering wheel, giving a little bit of feedback. Ooh. Alright, so just like a traditional ICE car adaptive cruise control, it doesn't really monitor car on the side, and hence why when that you just getting really close, the car didn't really swerve. Let's see if it have auto lane change. Nope. Once you put your indicator on, the auto steer will disengage. Okay, so let me. It's really smooth ride. I think I quite like the actual suspension of this car. From a suspension refinement point of view, I think it's actually better than our Tesla. Go away.
In 600 meters,
It's
take the
not
exit on
as
the left.
bumpy. Yes, it's not as bumpy. I think it is quite on par with maybe a standard range. Okay, so you didn't see it coming. Let's try the acceleration and see if we can get away from
Take
this
the exit
situation.
on the
Yep,
left.
you can. So acceleration is not as aggressive as
In 600 meters,
a long
turn right.
range Model 3. We don't even compare with the performance. I think it is more comparing to a long range. This one do 0 to 100 in only 4.7 seconds, whereas our Model 3 would do it in 4.4, and with the boost you do it in 3.8 or 3.9. But if it's an everyday car, it's probably a wife's car, I think. Doing school runs, grocery runs, every day driving to work, it will be more than enough. It's quite solid. That's one thing I give it to it. It is really traditional Volvo build. Yeah, it certainly kicked, but not to a point that I would say it's a fast car. It may be a little bit faster than a traditional ICE car when accelerating, but I still have that, I'll give the points to Tesla.
Turn right.
And I think the one pedal drive, like the 1PD regen, is too aggressive. Everyone is saying Tesla is really aggressive in the 1PD regen, 1PD regen, but this car is at next level. Like, I can smoothly stop the Tesla without giving any electricity to the car. So I can lift off my car, and I can lift off the pedal, and the car would, stop slowly. It's not creeping, but stop slowly. But this one, when I foot off, it literally actually like you are braking the car. So, it have its good and bad. If you don't use to 1PD, then people might get sick, might get car sick, like my little daughter.
In 600 meters, turn left.
Okay, so we'll just get past these two truck.
Turn left.
Oh, one thing that I have forgot to point out before is it actually got 360-degree camera, which is one thing that missed most in a Tesla. Let's see if I can kick it out again. No, not really. How do I? Oh, here we go. So this is what it is. It's actually, yeah, same as the Volvo system. Not bad. And you have your AC control here. Got heated steering wheel. You got your heated seat in here. And yeah, same thing. Hasn't got much physical buttons, so all the AC controls are done by the screen. Parking setting. Can see auto seat heating, auto steering wheel heating. Air quality sensor is on. Auto read diffuser. Okay, something new. Okay. Okay, so while I'm enjoying the rest of the test drive, let's go through some laundry list, pricing, and specs for this car. So the car will be launching in Australia, or I should say start accepting reservation in Australia at the end of February. So they are all doing only test drive at the moment and not taking order yet. They will be start taking order at the end of February. It will be 12 weeks made to order time. So it is a direct selling model. So you actually make reservations online and then it will get delivered within 12 weeks. So from a variance perspective, it comes with 3 variants. Come with a standard range single motor variants at $59.90, a long range single motor model which is $64,900, and also a long range dual motor, which is the one that I'm test driving now, at $69,900. All prices are excluding on-road costs at the time of this video. So on top of that, it does provide you with 3 option or upgrade pack. It comes with a $5,000 pilot packs, which includes a adaptive cruise control, your pilot assist, 360-degree cameras, side parking sensor, LED headlights and fog lights, that type of thing. A $6,000 plus pack, which gives you a 13-speaker Harman Kardon sound system, vegan upholstery, and some back ash deco panels, full electric heated front seat with memory, heated rear seat, heated steering wheel, heated wiper nozzles, heat pump, a panoramic roof, wireless phone charging, and ambient lighting. So Tesla guys, don't complain. Tesla actually give you all this for free or included in the price. And then the 8,000 performance pack that I have shown you before. So it comes with the forged 20-inch alloy wheels, Brembo brakes, the gold interior exterior details, as well as the adjustable Otlin dampers. Let's also cover the battery and range in different specs. So for the standard range single motor model, it comes with a 64 kilowatt hour battery, a front mount electric motor, produce 165 kilowatt of power and 330 newton meters of torque. The long range single motor upgrades to a 78 kilowatt hours battery with an output of 170 kilowatt and 330 newton meters of torque. The flagship long-range dual-motor models that we test drive today also have a 78 kilowatt-hour battery that produce 300 kilowatt of power and 660 newton meters of torque. And 0 to 100 time are 7.4 seconds for the single-motor variants and 4.7 seconds for the dual-motor version. In terms of energy efficiencies and consumption, it claimed to have a 17.1 kilowatt hour per 100 km in the single motors variants and 19.4 kilowatt hour per 100 km in long range dual motor, which is quite a bit of energy in comparison to our Tesla Model 3s. We've claimed the range for 440 km in the standard range single motor and up to 540 kilometers in the long range single motor, and dropped it down to 480 in the dual motor model. These figures are based on the WLTP test cycle as well. So final verdict, should you buy this car, or how does it compare with a Tesla Model 3? I think from an autonomous driving perspective, purely Tesla will win with its autopilot as well as FSD. This car drives like an ICE car, and if you're not into the taggy stuff that Tesla is on offer, I do think this is a good transitional product to transit from an ICE car to a battery EV. I do think the most important thing is to buy a car that is suitable for yourself and your driving style. I have put a link down below in the description field so that you can book for a test drive with Polestar. I think they are still doing the test drive until the end of February this year. So this will conclude our test drive and review for the Polestar 2 today. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell beside it so you won't miss out on any future videos that we post. Please also like and share our videos as well as leave me a comment below and let me know what do you think about our video as well as any other content that you might want to see from our channel. Thank you very much for tuning in again, and I will see you in the next video.